pure intentions to someone, and the whole time they have this whole fucking kids next door plan.
And the plan is planning. Like, they got the plan from start to finish, real simple. Like, no, I'm killing you after this type interview. Like, if
These niggas tryna be for me about some memories.
Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up.
I don't really give a fuck about memories. These niggas tryna be for me about some memories. All they really got on me is memories. Come on, fuck them bitches, man.
All right, y'all boy. We are back with another episode of the Controversial K-Dak Show. And you know, we got your girl.
what you boss it like that? Your girl Dri,
A.K.A.
Mari.
A.K.A. Miss Always in Somebody music video. She was on the cover of... Like it was like...
On the cover of a few things.
Yeah.
A few things.
So we're back with another episode. I know it's been a minute, but you know, I had a... Life be lifing. Y'all know how that shit go. Life be lifing, but we back and we got a good topic for y'all. This topic we're going to talk about, before we even talk about that, because we like to go straight into it. We've been in Atlanta for 4 months. 5, maybe 6.
5.
How you living?
I'm living good. I'm living real good. I think that this is probably the best decision that personally I feel like we've made as two people. I mean, speaking for myself, it was the best decision for me, but it wasn't really my idea. It was hers. But yeah, so I think it's been cool. Like, I've made some friends and experienced a lot, and I have more to experience. So I'm fucking with it. What about you?
Saved my life.
Definitely.
Bro, I feel like in Charleston we was just working hard, but we living here. Like we living, like we having fun. We being spontaneous, be doing stuff, and it's like usually I feel like if I went out home, I can do stuff, but I never felt safe. Like I'm always on guard. Like no, I gotta be on P. Like I gotta wear the right shoes. I gotta make sure I got running shoes on because I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. Here I just be like. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like it's not like I'm not saying it's like glitter and gold, but I feel I can be in spaces and feel safe, and it's okay to be myself without somebody. What she thinks she doing,
right?
But I mean, we're gonna get to that, but
because Charleston is very hateful,
yeah,
and they will really try to catch you slipping.
That's any of your hometowns, really though. But I say that to say this topic we're gonna talk about today is based on Envious Friends, and I feel like it don't get talked about enough. Like, they keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. That's people's motto for real. And a lot of people don't have friends. They have people they just want to study and impersonate and hate off and just steal all of their light from them because they feel like they don't have a light of their own. And it's like we all can exist in the same space and still thrive. And some people don't feel that way.
Facts.
So we're going to get into it. I don't think I have my phone. I'm slacking right now. Okay, but I remembered what I was talking about. So one of the things I'm unorganized. We know. And that's why y'all love me because I got to write stuff down. I'm not going to remember. I'm going to be talking about something else. But what is an envious friend to you? What does envy mean to you?
Ooh, I don't know the real definition for real. I do have my phone, so I can get the real definition after I explain myself. So after you do too, so we can get it down. But envious, like envy to me is like, I don't know, when someone's a threat. Like you see someone as a threat because they have these qualities that you don't have or that you don't feel like that you have. So that's where you're very like, then I'm going to say animosity. Like I'm going to say like you have, I guess like jealous feelings of this person or this thing, I guess is what envy is. Like anything that they do is a threat to you. And an envious friend is someone that like only wants to be your friend to steal, like you said, your life away from you. They only want to be around to bring you down so you can't shine, so you can't be what they know you can be, because it'll take away from their spot, their light, their place in this world. So they're only here to be your friend to set you up personally, like set you up for failure. so you don't become anything, you know, because your friends are the main people you go to when you ask for advice for different things. So if you have someone that's envious and you don't even know, or you're not even aware, they bringing you down the whole time and you thinking they building you up. Go ahead.
Nah, that's facts. That's and I feel I agree with a lot of what you said, because it's like I learned a lot of, I ain't even gonna lie, I learned a lot of my awareness from Element. Life, if y'all don't know, Element is Lifetime Movie Network, where they have the movies where they have on one side there's this lady who sees this family, and then ever since then she's just obsessed with that family. She's planning a whole, how I'm going to infiltrate them. I'm going to steal her husband. I want the life that she has, but I got to do it smart. So next thing you know, she rides her bike in the same neighborhood, bumps into them. And then the family, next you know, they start clicking. The family takes her in. They start to love her, start to adorn her. And they think it's so genuine. They being so genuine and pure to her. And the whole time, this lady has a whole plan. I'm about to take your entire existence because I want it. And I feel like you are the reason why I don't have it. And that's how I feel the definition of envy is. You over here giving pure intentions to someone, and the whole time they have this whole fucking kids next door plan.
And the plan is planning. Like, they got the plan from start to finish, real simple. Like, no, I'm killing you after this type energy. Like, if you cannot get out of my way, I gotta kill you for real. And that is crazy to me.
Yeah, so that, I feel like that's why a lot of people end up in really one-sided situations where it's like a tug and pull. They're being so genuine to someone, and they're just like, why can't you just reciprocate that energy? They don't want to. That's not their plan. It was not for us to be friends. I want to learn anything I can learn about you. I want to be able to gain your trust so I can manipulate you and gaslight you and guilt trip you so you can basically fall to my knees and give me everything I need. And I feel like I had to learn along the way. I used to do that shit to an extent. Like, I wasn't doing it to the extent that people was doing it to me, but I would do it to an extent on a business mindset. Like, if I know somebody, I can't be friends with you, but you want to be friends with me, and I feel like we can, if you want my friendship and I want your business insight, then I'm gonna kick it with you. But it's gonna be to a person's extent. People will go as far as to meet in your family. They want to be at your gatherings. They want to
kids, your boyfriends, your this, your the
everybody.
Part of it.
Yeah.
They want to see where you come from, how you ended up like this. Your mama, that's my mama too. Like,
wearing the same clothes as you, wanting to copy your style. Say for example, y'all going out and you got on the outfit. They go out on the outfit. I'm thinking they outfit so fire, but they're like, oh no, I'm about to take this off. I like what you wearing. Let's dress up. Let's be the same. And it's like,
why do we have to be the same? Like, why do we have to dress similar? Because it's not like we were getting dressed together. We got dressed separately. So why do you have to now dress like me, taking away my shine on this is my personal style?
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, stuff like that people really don't pay attention to, because it's like, okay, yeah, matching. But it's like, to an extent, it's like, I'm looking at you like, what you wearing is so fire. And you don't even want to wear your fire ass outfit because you know in your head, the mindset is like, no, you're going to get more attention to me. So I don't want you to have all the attention. So I'm going to wear the same thing as you. I'm going to talk the same way as you, because I feel like when we go out, I can't shine when you're around. And it's like, what envious people don't even understand. They be having such a beautiful light. They be so talented. And it's like, I'm looking at you in admiration and you envying me. It's like, I'm truly supporting you. You really dope. You raw. I fuck with you. And it's like, no, because if they drop this project, I'm not going to get no views on mine. Nobody's going to come to my shows. They're not going to support me no more. And it's all your fault. It's all your fault. And it's like, where did that mindset, where do you think that like stems from?
And that's what I don't personally know. I try to figure that out for myself, because like I sit here and I'm like, but why choose that person that you chose? Like, what was it about them? But I think that if I were to like create an answer, it's the similarities within themselves, what they project onto others. Because like, I made examples before, like where it's like, I can be in a friend group and there can be 3 other women, and one woman, she can be a dyke and I'm not a dyke. So I can't have a comparison because that's not who I am. And then there could be another woman where, hey, she just chilling. She a tomboy. I can't compare. But if there's another feminine woman in that space, and I'm not really an envious friend, but I'm saying this is an example. If there's another like feminine woman in that space, we kind of talk the same, kind of chill the same. But every time we go out, all the niggas go to her. I'm then gonna create that envious feeling like it's her fault. Why I can't get attention? It's all her fault, and this is why it's her fault because I don't have what she has. I don't have the long curly hair that she has. I don't have this. I don't have that. Oh, okay. I got to find a way to get her out of here. And if she can't get out of here, well, I guess I just got to bring her down so I can bring myself up. Because if she run down or I could tell her, that look good on you, even though it look bad. Oh, when we go out, I'm going to look better than her. Yep. Like I think that comes from like when you start comparing yourself, that's where it first starts. When you start comparing yourself, the difference is whenever you see something, it could be the littlest thing. Like I just gave the littlest things as a difference on between like, she ain't got nothing to do with me. But I'm making a comparison because I want to find a way to figure out how I can't get something. This is your fault. I can't take accountability for my actions or step up in life. No, it's your fault.
It's not maybe I can work on myself. It ain't me. It's you.
I'm perfect.
Ain't nothing wrong with me.
The whole time you having a diabolical plan. Bitch, that's what's wrong with you. That's what's wrong with you. Like, you having a whole plan to destroy someone else's light is the problem.
All that energy you could have focused on yourself.
And bossed the fuck up. Probably been higher than everybody that you was trying to shit on.
All that energy you could have focused on yourself. All that insecurity. I feel like a part of that, people lack self-awareness to understand, like, why do I feel this way? Like, why am I comparing myself to them? Why do I feel like I'm not enough? Like, I feel like that component, they don't have that component. Not saying they'll never get it. Some people won't ever get it, but some people, I feel like it takes time because I'm guilty of that. I used to do that. Like, I used to feel like I didn't want to be around certain people because it's like, I'm not finna get no girls if I'm with you. Like, they're going to want to talk to you off rip, but then time grew on. I'm like, I was dressing bummy or I could have carried myself better or my swag wasn't swagging the way I really thought I had turned my swag on. Like, looking back, I'm like, it was me. It had nothing to do with them because when I bossed up, like, you know, come on now, this is me. Like, y'all know it's me. I'm audio. Like,
Louise time. Like, it's come on now. Like, it's like that. But no, I feel you. I used to be like that too. But then I realized it had nothing really to do with them. Like, it was about, I remember during those times, I was not even approachable. I didn't even want to talk to nobody for real. Like, but it was just the fact that you had people talking to you, but then they were more out there. They were more like,
getting
like
what they want.
Getting what they wanted. And I was just like, no. Like, I wanted somebody, basically, in my head, I wanted somebody to approach me, even though I wasn't approachable, which was dumb. You know how it is when you're in middle school and, you know, beginning high school and shit. But my glow up really started happening towards, like, junior year, because I was like, okay, I got to get out of this shit. Like, I got to stop being a fucking...
It really be us. And like you said, it's the confidence, too, because the same way I want people to approach me, the people I was with, they were the approachers. Like, they were, oh, no, she bet, hey, what's up? Da-da-da. I'm just like, I don't know if I want to do this. Like, I don't want to get rejected. So it's like the people who scared, they don't get what they want. But the people, and motherfuckers be ugly for real and still be pulling baddies.
I'd be like, how?
It's the confidence, it's the game.
And the funniness.
Yeah.
If you're funny, you can get a couple bitches for real.
Oh yeah, but yeah, just back to what I was saying. Like, it was, dang, I really wasn't really thinking about this till we started talking about it for real just now. But it's like back then I was always like felt inferior to like my mass friends because it's like, man, I don't want to go out with them. It's the attention's gonna be on them. But they did dress. They dressed the part. They looked the part. They knew. I just was lacking in confidence and pushing up on people. Because when I pushed up on people, I always scored. It was like every time I pushed up on people, I scored. But it was the fact that I wasn't. People can see when you're not confident. You might not know, but it's the stance. It's the way you carry your head. It's your walk. It's the smile. It's the way you talk. People sense all of that, and if you ain't confident, who wants to talk to you?
Right, because if you walk up to me and you, hey girl, nigga, don't waste my time. Go ahead, walk away. I can't deal with no insecure ass niggas.
What's up, man?
Yeah, like, what you on? Like, Okay.
Wait, I see you over there looking cute. Now don't get your head too big now.
And when they say, I mean, like, nigga, it's big. It's already big. Like,
Facts.
I know I'm that bitch. Like, you ain't even gonna tell me.
But confidence, I feel like envy comes from confidence, insecurity, self-worth, and just like you said, comparison. Because comparison is the thief of joy. As soon as you start comparing to other people, you automatically gonna feel inferior. And another thing is, dang, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Basically, a thing about envy is people be wanting, or say for example, I can want with say for example, somebody got a girl and I think like, damn, bro, I wish I had her, da da da. This motherfucker could be going through hell with
Right
them.
now.
Girl cheating on them, misleading them, gaslighting them.
Beating on them.
But they not showing that, but I don't know what's going on. But in my mind, I don't know what's, I really want that relationship, not even knowing that Dumb Boy really is not even happy. And you over here, that's not fair. Like, that's supposed to be with me. And then when you finally get that, you just like,
Oh, shit. Let me try again.
the bill.
Anyways, because it's like, at some point you gotta stop, but some people, it's like, okay, this didn't work. Because I've had a few friends that did that to me. Like, no, I was talking to somebody or dated my ex. Straight after me and them broke up, it was like, you were here the whole entire time. I was telling you about everything, and then you gonna be with them.
That's crazy. Like, a motherfucker will sit up in your face and be like, tell me all about it. You could cry on my shoulder. They'll sit down and let you talk for hours just so they can get intel. They don't even care for it, because as soon as they get all that intel, you will tell a motherfucker, this nigga broke into my car, slashed my tires, but you be like, but the sex was good. But back to what I was saying, I got a restraining order on this nigga. She's like, girl, leave him alone. And then
all she heard was that sex is good and she don't deserve him because he told me that she's a bad girlfriend and my friend just fake. Okay.
They will go and befriend the dude, and the dude will be like, no, like, it ain't even like, you will let that man sit up there and gas you up into them drawers. And now you looking shame because you thought that's what you wanted because I had it. Like, and that's the weirdest part. I know we have that in common. Like, I could be. This has always happened in the majority of my relationships. I could be. Let me tell you. I can have a woman. I can have a woman now. The woman done been on this world for 20-something years.
All this time. All this
time. Nobody wanted her. Like, none of the people in my circle or that I knew wanted her. Cool. Soon as I be like, all right, this me. Hey. In the inbox, hey, what's up? You trying to chill? You trying to hang out? And she'll be like, yeah, so-and-so hit me up. I'm like, what? Like, these be people, like, I don't even fuck with for real, but they, like, on some, like, I want to take your happiness away from you. So they'll hit them up, and then I'll be like, yeah, they're just trying to use you. I don't know. I don't think that's what it is. I'm sitting like, I'm telling you, if we broke up right now, their interest for you, they'll get the ick for you, bro. It ain't you. It's about somebody just being spiteful and they want to take my joy. People done did that so many times that I done dealt with women that were weak-minded and couldn't see the fact that they're trying to get to me until, like, after the fact, Dumb Boy don't hit them up no more. They had no interest in them. When I got out the equation, they was like, I gotta go see who else can I fucking with because I want what she got. That shit be happening.
Because clearly she left you for somebody else. So you're not valuable no more.
They only want, envious people only want what's of value to you. If you don't fuck with something, the bitch stop recording?
I think it did.
I think it did. When though?
Yeah, I don't know.
It stopped abruptly too. We good. I ain't tripping. We gonna keep it going. Is it recording? Yep. Alright. I don't know when that thing stopped, but hopefully it just stopped.
Right.
I mean, if it didn't just stop, maybe we wasn't supposed to post what we were saying.
I mean, yeah.
Just in case.
But whatever y'all missed, basically, whoever was fucking with, bitch, we made you. So if somebody part of the crew want to talk to you, bitch, I made you.
Yeah.
Basically.
If you want to fuck with my leftovers, I barely like leftovers as it is.
Bitch, I made you too.
If I throw my leftovers in the trash, if I wipe my hands with someone, that means they fucked up. Like, that means you are no longer a value or asset to my life. And that's just saying that's not saying they're not a valuable person in general. But I do not break up with people, or I do not wash my hands with people for no reason. I am not friends with any of my exes for that reason right there. If we could not even have a relationship, then we can't even be friends. So the fact that y'all really think that people that hate me, like, man, hold up, pause. Because
the recording gonna stop again because we fucking up.
Because I just want to say this, right? I cannot stand people who so-called say your friend. They will see the way someone disrespects you. They will see the way someone always tries to publicly humiliate you and just tear you down. And they will still be cool with them motherfuckers. Like, what?
I don't understand that.
If my niggas tell me, it depends. If it's about like a woman and it's on some shit I know they fucked up on, it's like, if I know you still gonna bring them around, then I'm not gonna just write them off because there ain't no need for me to get mad.
Right.
But I feel like if I see, like, straight up, it was an instance where one of my homeboys, one of these dudes was being spiteful and didn't want my homeboys to come in their party for envious reasons. Okay, next time I see you, nigga, I'm not dapping you up because don't invite me to a party that my homeboys can't come to. Like, we not doing that. Like, and I feel like people don't know how to stand on friendship. They be like, well, that don't got nothing to do with me. I feel like to an extent, like, if you know your friend be running out and they being wrong, and you know, like, nah, tell me the whole story, because what did you do?
Right, then I stand on that, like, this ain't got shit to do with me because you be burning bridges.
Right.
You fucking be burning bridges and that got shit to do with me. But if that person fucked you over on a different level, it don't sit right with me to still fuck with them. Like, it don't sit right because what makes me think that you're not gonna do it to me?
Like, and you sitting up with them niggas, and they talking about me, and what you saying? Oh, they was saying what you said, nigga. Like, if you my friend, but I don't care. If my friend, if I'm cool with somebody, like, I have people I do business with that, you know, my friend might not be cool with, but it's like, I'll be like, I'm not gonna mess with them on a personal level. This is for beneficial gain, but I'm not gonna sit up there and let somebody disrespect my friend just for beneficial gain. Like, I'm your friend. Ain't nobody finna talk about you in a way that's malicious, cause why would I be okay if let somebody sit up here, fuck K-Dye and this, and you like, don't say that, like, no, you better, like, chill, bro, like, no, that's my dog.
Then I'm heading out. Like, they ain't no need for me to still be in this space, and I had to do that before. So I talked about my homegirl, and I was like, yeah, it's about time for me to go, and I let her know, and I was like, yeah, just let you know. And after that, I did not affiliate myself with those people because the fact that you're talking about her, and this is supposed to be your friend too, I can't sit with that.
Yeah,
can't sit with
you
that.
Can't sit with us, baby girl. Like,
you can't sit with that.
I don't play around that loyalty. My friend, and because I feel like if you can't do that in private, if I'm getting in some shit in public, what you finna do? What is you finna do? Because all I know is when me and my homeboys always in public and some shit pop off with a woman, I'm always like, nah, back up.
I'm handling that one.
Like, nah, I'm like, I'm not even going to allow my homeboys to put no hand on no woman. Like, nah, sis, you think you getting off because they can't do it, but I'm right here.
and I'm a female.
There's a coochie beneath this pants.
And some titties under this shirt.
Yeah, so I feel like...
Try it.
I feel like it's definitely I feel like in this era, with a lot of people being killed by the hands of other people through envy and possessiveness, I feel like we really need to be aware of who we let in our sacred space because we are the 5 people we keep around us, and if we keep envious people around us, we're never gonna prosper. I used to have like these group of niggas I used to be around. We always used to rap together, but I always felt that envy, like, to the point where they would purposely not want to support me. Like, say for example, all of us want to freestyle. We all freestyle. I get on the mic. I spit my bars. But I was like, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even in the mood to rap no more. I'm just like, what? Like, nigga was hard. Like, and that's the thing. Niggas be really hard in their own way, but just feel like because you are different, you gonna take they shine away from them. And that's how motherfuckers get killed for real. Like, that envy. Like, I used to have that type of hatred in my heart. Like, there was this nigga in my city. I just swore up and down he was the reason why I wasn't getting where I was getting. And I'm like, this is all this nigga fault. He rapping all this street violence and he got these kids brainwashed and he the reason why my music don't get supported. And the girl was like, this girl she hung with me. She was like, but people do fuck with your music. Like, that has nothing to do with you. You have your own different audience. And it took me one day, something happened to him, and I was like, yes, like, now I could really shine. I'm like, what is wrong with me?
God.
What is...
Because anyways, like, with that statement, like, either way, there's so many the trend that was going on for a few years with gang violence and stuff like that has risen. So it had nothing to do with him because there's going to be a completely different artist that's going to be rapping about the same shit as always. That's literally influencing the kids, influencing the adults in the hood to do that. So he ain't had shit to do with it.
And that's what I'm saying. When I realized that, I was driving in the car. When that shit when something happened to him, I was like, yes, like I'm in the door. I'm about to blow up. And I'm just like,
reality check, self-awareness came into play, and you were like, wait a minute.
What is wrong with me? Like, and after that, like, the love was genuine. Like, genuine love started coming my way because I realized, like, I can't, why do I want to wish pain on someone else and think that's the reason why? And that's why I know people do that to me. Like, I know people can smile up in my face and sit up in my face and, oh, Kid-Eye, bro, you so hard, and I just want to hang out with you and get to know you. And I'm just like, nah.
But why are you really wanting to be here, though?
Nah, like, I already feel your energy. You remind me of someone I had to cut off before. And once people give me that vibe, I'm like, once they remind me of someone and it's not a good person, I don't even try to second guess it because I always learn my lesson. Like, people don't want to be my friend. Like, it's some people that, that's how I can say. People don't want to be my friend for real.
You can tell when someone wants to be your friend, though. Like, on a genuine level. Like, I got approached before, and I met her here, but, like, she approached me and my friend, and it was just so genuine. And I was just like, never really had people just approach you like that and actually just be like, hey, man, like, you seem cool. Like, but if you start off with that, yeah, I can, yeah, like, we can be friends, you can teach me this, you could do, whoa, you already telling me what you here for. You want something from me. You don't want a friendship from me. You don't want a connection. There is no connection here. I don't feel no connection.
Not at all.
So it's like, you only here for something, and what is it that you're here for?
Moment of silence. For all these people who don't think I know they're trying to run game on me. Not again. This wasn't supposed to happen to me. Man, I just feel like, it's like, I don't even be mad. I don't even, like, at this point, I remember when I first moved here, I was kind of in a desperate position. Like, I really want friends. I really want, not even a clique, but, like, how it was in high school where there's just a group of people you can hang out with and like, have fun and just have those people that you could just have those moments in the start of the late nights. And it's like, now, I have to remember in high school, that shit still came with a lot of hell. Like, it still came with a lot of, disappointments. And it's like, no, I don't even want that. Like, I thought I wanted it. And that's the thing that always happens. I used to be like, damn, I really want this. But it's like, I'm over here trying to cling on to people who want to envy me. I'm not saying everybody I come across want to envy me, because that's not true. But it makes me feel like, why does everything have to be a lesson? Because it really only hurts my feelings when I want my paranoia not to be true. Or my intuition to be wrong. Like, no, these people wouldn't hate on me. Like, no, like, they're cool. Like, they support me. And I was like, they always disappoint me.
That intuition is a motherfucker. And every time I feel it in my body, I know I'm right. Like, there's nothing a person can tell me and tell me that I'm wrong. Like, if I feel that energy from you, I feel any enviness from you, any animosity from you, I listen to the words people say to me.
Can I say that?
I listen to the words people say to me, and it's big on that. Whether you think you playing me, like, if I stop talking to you, there's a reason why I stopped talking to you.
Facts.
Like, I'll try to tell you why, but honestly, if you're not receptive to that, I'll also just cut you off. Ain't nothing we can talk about.
They ain't gonna understand anyway.
They gonna gaslight you into saying that you... What?
My bad. I'm just about to shut off in a couple seconds, but I will stop it and turn it back on.
Facts.
So, hold up. Let me stop it right quick. Oh, if I have it like that.
Oh, yeah, you have it like that, for real.
We gotta find a perfect angle.
Yeah. And then mark it on the ground.
This love is toxic.
This love is toxic. Your love is toxic. That shit hard. That shit's hard.
That song hard.
Yeah,
as fuck.
it is.
How was that like this? I work hard for this change. I'm not sure everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that bit. Hold up, we need a moment for y'all could peep something right quick. Like that bit spin.
Can we get to the next question?
Hey, spin. Like,
You're gonna get off topic.
I'm always off topic, but y'all see that? Don't try to take it though.
Snatch that chain like I did a new.
Do you have like a personal experience that you want to share, like with envy? Like a friendship that you thought was genuine and it turned out to be envy?
You trying to shake the table. You trying to shake the table. I did at one point. I feel like personally, I'm not trying to say too much. Like I said, I don't want to shake the table. I still have moments where in some of my friendships, I do feel there's still envious energy. And it's gotten better through the years. But personally, maybe my growth as a person needs to cut that person off or those people off. But I haven't, because I ain't learned my lesson yet. But my personal experience with someone, I was dating this guy and it was very rocky, very toxic, gaslit me, publicly embarrassed me multiple times and everything, which that person knew about that. And me and that person were on and off for a while, and then like the whole time, my best friend at the time was the one I always went to, always influenced me, or, oh, I'm sorry, dude, I'm here, like, cry on shoulder. And I think probably like real shortly after, like it completely got cut off, like the relationship finally like severed itself. That person ended up talking to them, because at first it started off like, oh, we just friends, and then all of a sudden it was public, like that they were together, and it made me like, what? Like,
what is you on?
What? Like,
you crazy?
But it made me feel very like, because they would say things like, you think you better than me. Like, they would say things like that in our friendship. They were like, you think you better than me, or you always act like you're better, or that you always have this, you always have that, and you never come around because you're always this. But it was never that I never came around for that. It's just I was going through my own shit whole time. You think my life is all perfect and pretty. Bitch, I'm struggling. Working multiple jobs trying to get it out here. And you thinking I'm just because you know how social media influences people to think that your life is one way than the next. And we all do that sometimes. We all, like, we can be going through a storm, but if I'm having a good motherfucking night, I'm having a good motherfucking night. You thinking because I posted a good night or a good couple days that this is what the entire life looks like. Mm-hmm. This is not what it looks like all the time. And that's okay too. But I'm not about to go on social media and tell you all my problems because then you will know my weakness. The fuck? Mm-hmm. Like, so I felt like with that person in my life, they only were judging my life off of what they seen on social media or the fact that I never showed all the bad parts. So then they wanted what I had. It's anybody I talked to, this is that. So I stopped explaining who I talked to. I stopped really talking to that person for years because it was like, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Like, I know you're going to try to take what I have because you did it. Like, you literally, like, damn near, it probably got severed because of y'all. Like, that's probably why it got severed.
So, like, you need to leave her alone because she said she ain't about to leave you anyway.
And the whole time, that could have probably been what really severed it, which is good. Thank you very much for being envious friend because I'm living lavishly now. What are y'all living like? Listen, what are y'all living like? Okay. Anyways, but what about you?
What is my most craziest? Because there's so many stories that I can... I would say when like 2 years ago. Damn, no. I don't know. Maybe recent. Nope.
No, that's rocket. I told you I was going to say something recent too, but I was like, oh no. Because I know they're going to watch this and it's going to be real rocky. I'm going to get a call. You was talking about me on the podcast? Yeah.
I'm expressing my feelings. Am I allowed to?
Should I have asked you before I talked about it?
Spoke my truth? Is that a problem? Am I not allowed to speak my truth?
So you are an envious friend. You just confessed that you are the envious friend. Okay.
Bingo. Gentlemen.
Got it.
I I guess I would say like, cause there could be an envious relationship. It's not just like friendships. It could be. Mm-hmm. No, I would say okay. I had a friend. I don't even gotta speak on relationships. I had this friend that I was friends with for like the majority of my life. We lost contact, but we got cool again. But this was when I first started making music, and they would just like, if y'all know me, y'all know there was a time where I didn't have a bumper. Like I didn't have a bumper on my car because I crashed into the snow. I didn't have a bumper on my car, but people knew that I didn't give a fuck about that. Mm-hmm. So my friend would always say something about my car, like, man, like it would be like this piece of crap or this. It would just always be something like an attack towards my car. And the thing is, shit was wrong with their car too. But I never said anything about their car because why I'm gonna come for your car? Like, they would say stuff about my car. Like, if I'm making music, they was like, I'm gonna just be real with you. Like, you need to stop singing. Like, the singing ain't hitting. Like just rap. Like, just rap. And then people was like, yeah, I agree too. They was a rapper too. They was like, yeah, I agree too. You just need to stick to rapping because the singing don't sound good. And then like when you really close with somebody and you don't have that much of an outlet, you start to be like, damn, like, is this true? Is this true or is this not? But then I had an actual friend that I'm still cool with, and I was talking about my singing. She was like, bro, like, on my mama, don't ever stop singing. She was like, I love the way you do the sing rap thing, like that's you, like, don't stop that. And that made me not stop it. And you see that I'm still cool with her, but the other people, like, it just, situations just kept aligning where they was just so envious and like they'll get in rooms where there's opportunities and won't even speak on it, but they'll make sure they speak up on their opportunity, like, hey, I got this opportunity to be on the radio, but I took your part of the song out because I'm like, what? What do you mean? Because they just really only wanted my part, and I'm just saying like,
but they would have never said some shit like that. If they want the song on there, they want the song on there. But you took me off because you knew my talent and you knew.
You thought I was gonna shine. But the song never got on the radio. It was supposed to, but it never got on the radio. I wonder why. But I done been on the radio.
That's the color purple.
I done been on the radio like plenty times and they still have never been on the radio. And it just shows you got to like, that was like a really, I had to end up letting them go because I just seen the dynamic just was built on trauma and not built on genuine friendships. Like, we went through a lot when we were younger and we grew up together. But it was just like, it just, sometimes you just gotta be like, this ain't worth it. Like, this friendship don't feel like this. Like, why they always, if we get around women, like, why are they always trying to play me? Why are they always trying to belittle me and show out? And I'm just like, damn, nigga, like, get the fuck off me.
I'm already dressed bummy right now.
Facts out, I'm already thinking that you dress better than me and you get more women than me. You gotta dog me in front of them too, like.
But they know that that's how you feel because they're your friends, and they like, if someone's dressing, you gonna gas your friend and be like, oh wow, you look good, damn, bro, like, I always had it like you. Whole time they wish they had it like you, but then when they hear, they be like, yeah, I mean, you could dress better, and they like start putting you down and shit. So now when you going out, it's like, they know your insecurities. That's why people be wanting to be friends with you sometimes. Not even friends, but like your enemy, low key, like frenemy. Like, they learn your insecurities because they know something bad gonna happen to you, and you gonna need a friend to cry on their shoulder. That's what them motherfucking element people be doing. They be like, I just moved out here. I have no friends. I can be your friend.
Yep.
I can talk to you. That happened to me when I first moved out here. This lady, she was trying to be my friend. She was trying to be so close to me. And I just thought it was very sketch. And then she actually had so much animosity against me, was trying to get me fired. All that shit. All of that shit. And I'm literally sitting here in this day and time like, what did I even do? I just moved here for new experiences. And you, like, and the thing is, at least I'm self-aware of a situation. And, like, I knew what it was. So I didn't get caught slipping, of course. But it was the fact that it went off with first starting off with friends. But when that didn't work and she couldn't pass a certain barrier, it was like, okay, now
it's time for phase 2.
It's time for phase 2. Let me report this. Let me try to get her fired. Let me do this. Did it work?
No. Y'all, I feel like it's best to be alone and learn yourself so you know what you don't want. Mm-hmm. And that's why younger me would have killed to have the attention that I have now. Everybody wanting to be my friend, wanting to hang out with me, want to just, be in my space. My younger me, like, desperate for attention, I would be like, oh my gosh, yes, all this attention, I want to be around all of y'all. Now, self-aware me is like, oh no, I'm already knowing y'all coming to drain me.
Yeah.
Today drained me. Yeah, like
they drained me.
Just like no, I'm more aware now to know why this is happening. I do have the outliers that come into my life, and I've gotten made a good friend. I can't say friends because I feel like friends is a title you earn. It's not just because you cool and I rock with you. No, you gotta earn that title. You gotta make the same type of effort that I'm making to be my friend. If you never heard none of my deepest, darkest secrets, then that title that you have in your head that I'm your friend, X that shit out.
Closest friend.
Yeah.
I heard that a few times. Like, a lot of people see me as their closest friend, but they're not even on the category of friend to me. Like, when have you been here for me? Do you know my birthday? Do you know these things about me? What's my mama name?
Yeah.
What's the last trials and tribulations statement I had?
What are my cats? What's my cat's name?
And what do they look like?
Which one eats a lot?
And which one hides a lot? If you can't answer these questions, you're not my friend. You're not my friend if you can't answer these questions.
If you don't even know what my name stands for, get that bullshit out your mind that we friends. We're not. If you don't even know what I stand for, we're not friends. You just go ahead and unsubscribe right now. Because you wasting your time. And I probably don't hurt your feelings. Unsubscribe.
Yeah.
We're not friends. You need to. I feel like if you really want to be somebody's friend, ask them about themselves. Like, I'm not talking about their favorite color, but what is that food that they always eat when they going through some shit? Like, what do they be like, man, I need this because I'm stressed right now. I just need it. What are their go-tos? Bitch, who they finna call when they drunk?
What is your friend's favorite meal that they always eat? Like, that is something you should know. If you talk to someone every day, by that time, if y'all are really deep friends, you'll know what they eat every day. You'll know what their go-to meal is. Because they eat that, and they will brag about eating that shit.
Girl, I just had me some right down. You know me. I be like, I don't even know. Wings, hot wings. Hot wings and fries. I need me a nice little soda to quench the thirst. I'm good.
Everybody has their go-to. We're creatures of habit. So it's like, if you don't know your closest friends' habits, y'all aren't friends.
I got a friend that when she come to my house, she'll surprise me with hot fries. And I'll be like, bruh, thank you. Because I love me some hot fries. And I'll do the same thing to them. If I know, I'll just ask them, like, what you say your thing? And I'll just bring it. Because it's like, if you really care about something, you're going to do the smallest shit that you know that'll go a long-ass way.
It does.
But if you envious, you don't know nothing about it.
But I think since, like, and I'm going to speak for both of us, honestly. Because you ain't know what I'm about to say, but it's going to make sense. So I feel like, for both of us, we've dropped a lot of, like, envious friends in our lives and envious energy and, like, just bad energy in general, choosing wisely who we bring into our lives. And I feel like I'm in a season for the rest of my life of receiving, where I don't feel like I have to give you something to receive. I can receive positive energy, like, things just without feeling like I have to give something of myself for this to deserve this. I'm going to receive it because I deserve it in general, just for being who I am. So I feel like since walking into that energy, since moving here, it's like I feel like we have each our top person that is, like, very genuine, that is very invested, as in, like, good friend of, like, it's the little things that go a long way. And it's effortless. It's effortless. I don't gotta strain myself to be friends with you. I don't gotta do too much, lose sleep, lose this. Go a day.
Like, am I giving more? Like, no, it's equal opportunity.
Yeah, because usually I'm always, man, why so-and-so said this shit to me? I ain't never, like, it's just like, it's no bullshit. But it's like, walking into this season of this move and everything, I would say that, like, I'm more receptive to, if the energy ain't there or for me, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Right too. I'm a ghoster.
And never go ghost.
Hey, I'm a ghoster, like. But, you know, I feel good after letting this out because I feel like there's been recent, experiences where I just felt a lot of envious energy towards people that I really wanted in my mind not to be true, but I'd rather learn early than be like, no, I'm just gonna keep playing it out. No, the fuck, I'm not. I'm not gonna hurt my own feelings, and then get too invested to the point where they can potentially try to tarnish my reputation. I'm not. Am I gonna be ill will? No. But I know in my mind that you gotta play your role with each individual differently. Not how much you give to someone, but how much access they have to me is very important.
That's also giving too, because you're giving them access.
Yeah, like.
And once people know they hit a certain barrier and they can't get past, then you really see their true intentions, because things start to get more aggressive when they can't keep going deeper and deeper. Because them element bitches be real stupid though. They be letting it all slide. Yeah, because when I was 15, my mom left. Your mom left? Finds the mom, searches. I connected you back with your mom. Now all of a sudden, now your mom was trying to kill you the whole time. It was good that they ended, but she knew, you know, they be plotting shit like that for real. So it's like, y'all, stop telling people everything and anything about you if you don't know these people. All the questions that we stated, if you can answer them, you could be possibly a close friend. But if you cannot answer those questions, you're not. But ask your friends, your close friends, deep questions, not even deep, surface level questions, and if they cannot answer those questions, those are not your friends.
Ask them for real.
Ask them questions that are based on your life. Like, bitch, what's my favorite meal? What's my favorite drink?
How do I act when I'm hungry? Am I calm? Am I angry?
How do I act when I'm drunk? How do I act when I'm high? How do I act when I'm this? If they cannot answer those questions truthfully,
that's all right. I'm gonna put a pop quiz in the comments.
Yeah, questions to ask your friends if they really your friends.
Because this is the last thing I'm gonna say, and then we'll have you in the end. What you in the end? I feel like TikTok taught me a lot about the listening theory. How people will assume that y'all are really close friends based on how well you listen. Like, there's a lot of people out here that will tell you hard down like that. That is my dog. Like, we riding a dying, and I ain't riding a dying shit.
I'm telling you.
I just listen to them, and when I just listen to them and I see them, and I acknowledge them, and they just think we have this bond and this connection. But I don't feel that same way. Like, I don't, just because you feel safe with me, I don't feel safe with people. Like, that shit is rare for me. I'm on social media like, y'all, I'll go through this and this. But that don't mean shit. That shit come easy. But feeling safe, like I'm crying, like I need somebody to talk to right now who's not going to judge me or who's able to assess my feelings. If I've never done that with you, then I'm just a listener in your story.
Right. Basically, I think on one hand, I have people I feel safe with. On just one hand, and that's not even finishing all the fingers. That's not finishing all the fingers. But I would say number one is Mary. Number one is Mary.
Oh,
Number one is Mary. Number one is Mary. Like, off rip, Mary. But no, like for real, like people really just like really sit there and like. Cause I'll listen. I used to do that. I used to always let people vent to me, and I would give them that space. But I don't have the capacity for that anymore. I don't have the space for that, and I don't really want to hear it. Like, cause in reality, you don't know shit about me. That, like I said earlier, I'm your closest friend, but you're not mine. All because I listen to you. All because I'm here for you every time you call and you have a problem.
I'm your therapist.
We ain't even friends.
I'm your therapist.
I'm an unpaid therapist. I need my check. I need my reparations.
I'm about to start sending out invoices.
Yeah, $30 an hour.
And if it's about toxic relationships that I've been to get out, it's $100.
You know,
it's $100.
Yeah, I like that. Because at first the first rate is gonna be $30, but if it's a second run around, I'm gonna bump it to $50 just in case, because shit be happening. But the third time. And if the second time I'm gonna give you that you need to leave.
Yeah.
Okay. But then the third time, $100 is like, okay, you want me to sit here? How long? And then I'm gonna set a timer so we know.
Ain't a minute, ain't a second over. right, that's your time.
Yeah, that's your time. You said you need 2 hours, and I need you to first pay me.
Yeah,
and upfront pay.
Cash. Your check ain't finna, your card ain't finna bounce
on
ain't
me.
Finna dispute, bitch.
Yeah, Zell me. I'll be like, so this is the 843. Zell me my 200, right, and we can sit here for two hours. You can always go over on time, but make sure that I get my payback. We gonna pause at the 2 hours, pay me the extra time, and then we can go ahead.
Man, I'm not finna play with y'all, bro. I'm tired of hearing that. I'm tired of. Damn, I'm sorry. One more thing.
I'm tired.
One more thing. Listen. I feel like as friends, we gotta get out of the habit to think just because people are our friends that we get to repeatedly say the same stuff we're going through and think somebody's obligated to listen. Like, that shit's not fair. I feel like you have a certain amount of time. I give you 2 minutes. I lied. I'm sorry. I feel like we got 2 minutes left. Hold up.
Or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, qualities, or luck. So we were right. Yeah.
Okay, this last thing I'm gonna say, like I said before, like I feel like me and my sister, we do this thing where you got 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
You got 3 times to talk about the same situation, and after that, we are not allowed to talk about it with each other no more. So, say for example, I'm going through a breakup. I have 3 times to talk about how this relationship is so hard, and after a while, I'm gonna have to either figure out what I'm gonna do, or I'm gonna have to talk to somebody else about it because nobody feels like hearing the same shit, especially if I'm sitting here giving you a solution and you're completely like, okay, yeah, and I'm like, you deserve better, do this. You do this, work on yourself. I'm not saying it's like it's easy, but if you're gonna keep coming to me for advice, I'm not gonna keep repeating myself.
And giving advice and you're not even listening to the advice.
I'm gonna be irritated as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So stop doing that to your friends and then you get mad, oh, they acting staying. I need them. And they, no. You cannot do that to somebody. I need you. You're not there for me. No, that's a boundary. And people are allowed to set boundaries. If they don't have the capacity to hear the same shit you keep talking about, that makes me feel like I'm living in a loop because I'm hearing the same shit. I'm progressing in my life. I don't come to you every day with the same shit. You would be tired of it. You would not want to answer the phone either. But instead of me not answering the phone, I'm letting you know I don't want to hear that shit.
And now I'm a bad friend. I'm a rude friend because of it. No, it's not that. But I'm a good friend of you because I'm telling you I'm not really trying to put up with this. You shouldn't put up with it. But now that energy is coming into my life now. Because I'm giving you my peaceful energy. It felt so good talking to you. It felt so good taking my energy. That's what felt so good. So I cannot give you my energy today. Call somebody else. Call your mama. Call somebody else. I can't help you today. I can't help you today. I'm having a good day. I told somebody that before. They come in every day and all they do is complain about their life. And I told them before, I said, hey, I'm having a good day today. So can you just stop talking about that around me?
And people be like, but no, no.
That was rude. I don't care if it was rude or not. This is my energy. Like, stop talking about it around me.
I feel like hearing about negative energy all the time. Like, you be like, hey, girl, how you doing? Hey.
It's a rough day today. It's always a rough day.
Especially when it's the people who always
got shit going on.
How you doing, girl? I just got pulled over. Hold up.
Girl, I just lost my car. The police took my car because I was driving with no insurance. Okay, that's your fault.
But you don't understand. I didn't have the money. But how your bank account looking? See, this is why I don't talk to you. Okay.
But don't you be calling out of work every day?
Take accountability for your life and stop coming with that bullshit. I love my friends, and my friends love me, but I do not come with them more than 3 times with a story. That's off the strength of self-respect.
Yeah.
I give it 2 times. They'll tell me how they feel, and I either take it or I leave it, but I'm not coming back a 3rd time with the same shit. So don't do that shit to me. But we're going to be back. We're going to be more consistent. Next time, we're going to have a special guest. I'm not going to say it yet. Y'all just see them when y'all see them. But just know, we're going to keep these topics coming. But if y'all have topics that y'all want us to talk about, feel free. Like, we down to talk about anything.
Man, I don't care about how nobody feel about what I got to say.
Anything. All right?
So make sure y'all say it down in the comments.
We're going to have that pop quiz there. If to see, is your friend really your friend? And let me know. Don't be afraid. Be like, bro, I just tested my friend. That motherfucker didn't even know my birthday. Keep that shit for real. But this is episode 7 of the...
You should have handed it to me.
Hold up, I got you. Episode 7 of the controversial K-Dike
show.
And we'll be back. We got to take a picture for the thumbnail.
I'm so quirky. That's so quirky, guys.
But we out.